American Truck Simulator is all about realism, but that doesn't mean you can't enhance it even further with mods. In this video, we'll explore 15 mods for ATS that will make the game look and feel even more realistic. If you're new to modding and want to get started, be sure to check out my complete modding guide for American Truck Simulator. Now let's dive into the mods. Keep in mind, they're presented in no particular order. The first mod on our list is the Real Companies, Gas Stations, and Billboards mod. This mod replaces the fictional brands in American Truck Simulator with real-world companies and their logos. Now, when you take a job, you'll be working for recognizable names like Amazon, Tesla, Walmart, and more. The mod not only updates the UI, but also transforms in-game visuals. Company billboards, signs, and logos are replaced with authentic branding. Restaurants in the game become familiar places like Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's, and Burger King. Additionally, shops and gas stations will showcase real brands. Even the trailers you haul reflect this change, displaying logos from well-known companies. As you drive, you'll spot billboards advertising major brands, recent events, and popular movies, adding a touch of realism to your journey. Check out this tutorial to learn how to install this mod. At number 2, we have the Real Traffic Density mod. The game's default traffic density often feels unrealistic, with roads appearing much emptier than they would in real life. If the streets seem too quiet, this mod is the perfect solution. It not only boosts traffic levels, but also makes them dynamic, adjusting based on the time of day and location. So, at night you will see less traffic, and during rush hours, expect some delays getting out of a big city. Although you can use console commands to increase traffic density, they don't adjust the spawn ratios, making this mod a far better option. More traffic means a more challenging and immersive experience for us truckers. Next up is the ATS Skinpack. This mod adds nearly 200 custom skins for your own trucks and trailers, each representing real-world companies. You'll find designs for brands like Dollar General, FedEx Ground, Pam Transport, Walmart, Target, UPS, and many others. These skins provide a new level of immersion, allowing you to feel like you're driving for actual companies with their branded trucks and trailers. Whether you're making a delivery to a major retailer or transporting goods across the country, these authentic skins bring a more realistic trucking experience to the game. For a full list of available skins, you can visit the mods page on the Steam Workshop. Next up, we have the Realistic Vehicle Lights mod. Not to be confused with Realistic Headlight mods, which we will discuss next. The Realistic Vehicle Lights mod enhances the appearance of all vehicle lights, including both your own truck's lights and those of AI traffic. It updates the light flares to look more authentic, making headlights, taillights, and indicators more convincing. One of the standout features is how it improves the brightness of oncoming traffic's headlights at night, which are often too dim by default. This mod not only brightens them, but also makes them visible from a greater distance and enhances light reflections, giving the game a more true-to-life feel. And now, let's talk about the Realistic Headlighting mod. With the game's default headlight, you can barely see at night without using a high beam. This mod aims to fix that by rebalancing the brightness, adjusting the lighting angle, and expanding the lighting range. At number 5, we have the Realistic Brutal Graphics and Weather mod. This mod enhances the game's graphics and weather, revamps the weather system, adds realistic clouds, rain, sun rays, lightning, fog, mist, sound effects, water effects, and a lot more. With this, rain and other weather effects look and sound much more authentic. When using this mod, make sure to disable other graphics and weather mods to avoid conflicts. Next, let's dive into the Realistic Economy mod. This mod completely overhauls the game's economy system to make it more authentic and more challenging. The revenue you earn per mile is significantly reduced, making every delivery a bit tougher on your wallet. It adjusts various financial aspects, including base salary, driver hire costs, and the XP you gain per mile. These changes create a more immersive and demanding experience, where managing your budget becomes a key part of the game. Talking about economy, if you're looking to buy a wheel stand for your sim racing setup, follow the link in description to get 10% off of any product you buy. Simply add the product to cart, and the 10% discount will be added automatically. At number 8, we have the Realistic Train Lengths mod. This mod changes the length of the train seen in-game according to each locomotive and railroad. Some trains will be longer, some will be shorter. They will also carry different types of freights depending on the train type.
In 200 meters, turn right.
Next, we have a voice navigation mod that will add Google Voice Navigation in the game. It makes the game more realistic, as in real life, most people use Google Voice Navigation in their cars. If you don't use voice navigation, you could get the Google Map mod to change the in-game minimap. At 10, we have JazzyCat's AI Traffic Pack. This is a pretty big mod that adds 344 new AI vehicles in the traffic. That's not all. The vehicles added are all real vehicle models with brand logos on them. It adds a lot more variety in the AI traffic that you see on the road, making the game feel more realistic. And real cars instead of fictional cars definitely make it so much better. Pretty much every common car you see out in the real world in the US are in this pack. Check out this tutorial to learn how to install this mod. At number 11, we have the California Stop mod. As you've driven around in-game, you've likely noticed that AI traffic always comes to a complete stop at stop signs, even when there's no other traffic in sight. But let's be honest, how often does that happen in real life? Most drivers slow down, check for oncoming traffic, and roll through if the coast is clear. This mod brings that behavior into the game, adding a touch of realism to how AI vehicles handle stop signs, making the traffic feel more lifelike. Next, we have the Real Tires mod. This mod introduces an impressive variety of tires to the game, featuring 114 front tires and 138 rear tires from some of the world's leading manufacturers, including Goodyear, Michelin, Yokohama, Continental, Pirelli, and more. Each tire's performance data is based on specifications from the manufacturer's official websites. This adds an extra layer of authenticity, allowing you to outfit your truck with tires that suit your driving style and the challenges of the road. At number 13, we have the Scratches on Windshield mod, which does exactly what the name suggests. After thousands of miles on the road, it's only natural for a truck's windshield to pick up some wear and tear. This mod adds subtle scratches to your windshield, giving your truck a more realistic, lived-in look. Don't worry, these are just light scratches, not full cracks, so they won't obstruct your view, but will add a touch of authenticity to your long hauls. Next, we have the HN Immersive Symbols Extreme mod, designed to enhance immersion by removing or replacing various in-game markers. Instead of the default garage, refueling, and trailer loading area markers, this mod uses more subtle and realistic alternatives. For example, markers are replaced with 3D sewer covers, while trailer and freight loading areas are now indicated by traffic cones. Additionally, the bright barrier markers that block off inaccessible roads are removed entirely, making the game world feel more lifelike. Finally, we have Daniel's ATS Random Events, an incredible mod that brings over 600 unique random events to the game, significantly enhancing variety and realism on the road. You'll encounter different types of accidents, vehicle breakdowns, cars parked on the shoulder, road work, and much more. The thing I like the most about this mod is the addition of patched and uneven road surfaces. Instead of driving on perfectly smooth asphalt all the time, you'll feel bumps and see patched areas, making the driving experience far more realistic and engaging. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for awesome truck simulator contents. And for everything simulation, stick with 71 Gaming.